What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you guys my 2025 to 2026 NFL season quarterback tier list. It's pretty simple. You guys have seen tier list videos before. Top of the top, we have elite. I got four quarterbacks in mind. I'm pretty sure you should know who they are. Then you got very good quarterbacks that are close to being elite. Solid quarterbacks that will get the job done. And then you got unproven players who are rookies or they haven't really had a fair situation. Then you got quarterbacks that aren't great, and then quarterbacks that are just terrible and shouldn't be playing in the NFL. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment down below some video ideas that you guys want to see. Please subscribe. Check out our TikTok and Twitch at JD Sports Talk. And let's get into today's video. The first quarterback we got on this list is Caleb Williams. It's an interesting one. I'm going to put him at unproven, though. I know he didn't play good his rookie year compared to some of his fellow rookies, but he wasn't in a fair situation. The coaching staff was terrible. The line was terrible. He had a lot of weapons, but team just wasn't great. The chemistry, all that. That was just a very bad team. This year, though, the situation around him is a lot better, so we'll have to see how he performs. But right now, he's kind of unproven. All right, the next quarterback we got is Tommy DeVito. I'm going to put him in I don't know, not great or terrible, one of the two. Let's go terrible. I mean, he's a backup, in my opinion. He's not really a starter in the NFL, but he's not a bad backup. Next up, we got Drake May. A lot of you guys may say unproven, but I'm going to put him in solid. He looked good last year for this shitty situation he was in. I think he's going to be a very good quarterback in the NFL. I think he's underrated, and I'm excited to see how he does this season and in the future. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL, so we'll have to see how he does. Joe Flacco. I got to add another category here. I'm going to put a mid tier here, and I'm going to put Flacco there. I forgot to put mid, but Flacco goes there. Was he a good quarterback in the NFL? Yeah, I believe he has a Super Bowl, but now he's 40 years old, gotta be. So I don't think he's gonna be crazy this year. I think he'll be decent for the Browns. Next up, we have Justin Fields. I'm gonna put not great for now, but I see potential in him. A lot of quarterbacks who play for the Bears don't do well. Fields has been one of them. Personal opinion, though, I wanted the Bears to use those picks that they got and build around Fields because Chicago loved him, but of course they didn't. They went out and got a new quarterback. I think Fields could be solid for the Jets, but this is probably really his last chance to get it going. Next up, we got Bryce Young. I'm going to put him in solid. I think he could be very good and elite soon, but right now he's solid. If you watched NFL football last year and you watched the Panthers in the second half of the season, you would know why he's in solid. Sam Howell, underrated, but not great. Not really a starter, but I think he's an underrated quarterback that's not really talked enough about. If he can develop a little more, I think he can be a starter, a decent starter in the NFL. But until then, Sam Howell, not bad from North Carolina. He's not the greatest option for starting. Next up, we got Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, he's got to go to elite. He's a very good quarterback, won a lot of Super Bowls already in his career. He's 28, 29 now, probably. Yeah, he's a really good quarterback. No questions asked, really, there. Next up, we have Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to be mid this year for the Steelers. That offensive line is not that great. And Rodgers was decent last year. Probably a little above average for the Jets last year, but this year I think he's going to regress age and stuff like that. I think he's going to be mid for the Steelers this year. Next up, we have Bailey Zappi. This guy's cool, but I mean, not great. Not a great starting option. If you want a backup, solid. I use him a lot in Madden for backup, but starting, no. Tua, mid. My opinion. It's my tier list. I don't think he's that great. I think he's good against shitty teams, but when he goes up against real teams, like when he goes to Buffalo, he shits his pants. So I don't really know what to tell you. He's not a good quarterback in my opinion. He makes good plays when for the highlights, but I mean, he's not anything crazy. Will Levis is ass, bro. There's still potential in him, but he's it was so funny when he threw that pick and he just sat there like that. Dude, that was funny, but uh loves mayonnaise, but good quarterback. He could be a good quarterback, but right now he's not good. Um, Tennessee, not a good situation. They just drafted Cam Ward. He's going to be out this season. He got sold shoulder surgery, so we'll have to see how he bounces back after that. Next up, we have Russell Wilson. He's going to be mid this year. I don't see him doing anything special for the Giants. Um, I mean, he could. Malik Neighbors will be good for him, but other than that, I don't really know how he's going to do. The Giants' line isn't that great, so he's going to have to run around a lot. Yeah, that's really it for him. Next up, we have Kyler Murray. I want to put him solid, but I got to put him at mid. He doesn't have any career accolades 8 years in. Maybe 4 years in, he could go in the solid category, but right now he's 8 years in and he has not really developed. He's just been the same quarterback who one Sunday will go throw 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and the next 200 yards and two interceptions and no touchdowns. He needs to run more. That's another thing. Jared Goff, he's going to be our quarterback. First quarterback that goes a very good. Since he's been in Detroit, he's stepped up big time for them. He's been a good quarterback with Detroit, and they love him over there. Every time there's an event in Detroit, you hear Jared Goff chants. So he's a good quarterback. Next up, we got Daniel Jones. There's a chance he has a good year, but no. Trevor Lawrence. Ooh. He's got to go in the same spot as Kyler Murray. Same situation. They both been in this league for a good amount of time now. They both need to step it up this season, or they both could be looking for a new team after this season. Derek Carr, he's retired. Tyrod Taylor, he's not great, but he's a backup. Kirk Cousins, not great right now. I wish he stayed in Minnesota, which is what he should have done. I don't know why he went to that team, besides money, but he was good. He was really good for years. Underrated quarterback, but now he's older, coming off a rough injury. Now he's just going to be a backup. Lamar Jackson, he's going to the elite category. Argue with a wall in your house. He needs to play better in the playoffs, though, in my opinion, but Lamar's an elite quarterback. Next up, we got Jordan Love. Very good. Same tier as Goff, same quarterback, in my opinion. Just got to chill with the turnovers. He wants to be like Brett Favre, different quarterback in Packers era, but he's got to chill with the turnovers. Other than that, he's been good. He's going to be good for them. It's kind of crazy how the Packers went 3 straight franchise quarterbacks. Favre, Rodgers, and Love. That's insane. Brock Purdy is solid. People say he's a system quarterback, but I think he'd be solid with a lot of other teams too. I think he has good accuracy. So, yeah, he has a lot of people open, but I just think that contract was a little crazy, but again, I think he's decent. He's above average quarterback in the NFL. Matthew Stafford, I don't care how old he is. He's going in the very good category, very close to elite. Um, 39 years old? He's still balling. Gunslinger. Not really much of a scrambler, but he will get the ball out and accurate, make good decisions. Next up, we have Justin Herbert. A lot of people hate on him for his playoff performances, but then you could whip out a whole nother list of other quarterbacks who play like that in the playoffs. But he's only had 2 playoff games. Hopefully, this next one he proves himself. He's going in the very good category. Um, since he's arrived with the Chargers, he's been good. Makes good decisions with the ball. He has a cannon for an arm. He's a good quarterback for them. Not much really explaining to do there. Zach Wilson is one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen play. Aiden O'Connell is not great. A little underrated though, won't lie. He'll be fun to watch in the preseason. Geno Smith, he's solid. Don't see him on the same level as these guys, but he's solid quarterback. Again, older. Jaden Daniels is very good. He might have a little sophomore slump a little bit, but he's still going to be a very good quarterback. I think he will be the best quarterback the Commanders have ever had by the time it's all said and done. Good quarterback, humble character, fun to watch. Jalen Hurts. Oh man, I'm either about to get roasted or I'm going to be praised. He's very good. He receives a lot of hate. Um, he's not better than Cam Newton though, so shut the fuck up with that shit. Cam Newton's way better than Jalen Hurts will ever be. Um, and Jalen Hurts has a better team than Cam ever did around him, so that's why he. And the rushing touchdowns are a fucking joke. He gets pushed into the end zone, but that's comparing Jalen Hurts to Cam Newton. Comparing Jalen Hurts to these guys, he's very good. Joe Burrow is elite. I don't care what anyone says. Argue with the fridge in your house. He's a very good quarterback. Deshaun Watson. I'm not even going to put him on the list. Anthony Richardson is ass. Terrible accuracy. I hope he gets it together and develops. But if you look at his college career and high school career, he's never been a good quarterback. I really wonder how he was a third, fourth pick in the draft. But we'll see. Sam Darnold. This isn't mid. He's going in mid. He had a good year last year. Yeah. But that was. How many seasons has he played? Since 2018, I believe. He's had one good year. I think it's fine to keep him in the middle for now. CJ Stroud. He's a very good quarterback. He had a bad year. No. He didn't have a bad year last year. He had a decent year last year. I think the ceiling was just so high for him because of his rookie season, but he still did good last year for H-Town, and he's going to be good for them. Josh Allen is the fourth one that's going in elite. Just won MVP, very good quarterback. Dak Prescott is solid. He's not going very good. He sucks in the playoffs, and he's getting older, coming off injuries. I still think he's a solid quarterback, though. Good guy, but I think he's just not really on the level of these guys right now, in my opinion. Baker Mayfield is very good quarterback. JJ McCarthy is unproven. I think he's in the best situation, though, in my opinion. Kevin O'Connell's a top 5 coach. Justin Jefferson's the best receiver in the NFL. Jordan Addison's one of the best twos in the NFL. TJ Hawkinson is a top 15 tight end. Vikings have a good line. The defense is very well with Brian Flores. He's in a great situation for a quarterback. It's technically his rookie year. I could see the Vikings starting slow and then getting it together later on. And then we got two more. Michael Penix Jr. People are talking about him like he's Tom Brady. He's unproven. He had mid games last year. He had nothing crazy. His accuracy, he has a cannon, don't get me wrong, but his accuracy was bad in some points. I could pull up, if you guys want me to, I could pull up a clip, multiple clips of him missing wide open targets, but I'm not going to do that. Michael Penix Jr. could be good. I hope he's not for the Falcons, but he's unproven right now. And then Bo Nix, I'm going to put him in solid. He had a good year, but I mean, mid or solid. I'm just going to put him in solid because he had a solid year last year. But this year I see him regressing a little bit. But he has a head coach and a team that really believes in him, so that helps him a lot. That is going to be it for today's episode of J&D Sports Talk. Just putting quarterbacks in a tier list for this coming season. Let me know in the comments what I did wrong. I'm sure you guys will. Let me know what you agree with or anything like that. But comment down below some future videos you guys want to see. Check out our other videos. Check out our TikTok and Twitch at J&D Sports Talk. And I will see you guys in the next episode.